belts win over Ronaldo Jr. This is the semifinal of the middleweight division here at the Worlds. Double guard pull to start off. Nice. So langaker opts to come up for the advantage, but if Tainan finishes on top here, it'll be 2. Not really solidified. Now we get the 2 points here. So langaker up for the advantage. Quick sweep for Tainan on top.
Now, interesting to note that at one stage in his career as a brown belt, Tommy Langaker did briefly represent Art of Jiu-Jitsu and spent time training with the Mendez brothers there in the Costa Mesa, California gym, the Art of Jiu-Jitsu. And I don't know whether at that stage Tainan was a fixture in the gym. Of course, he arrived in, I believe, 2016, and at that point became one of the 18 members of there. Look at this. Guard pass attempt from Tainan. So I'm not sure they ever got hands-on with each other. I believe this will be the first time. But intriguing to see this clash of styles because Tainan's so methodical. Tainan's so precise with his movements. And then you consider Tommy. Tommy loves the chaos.
Yes.
Tommy loves the fight. Yes. Tommy loves to just mix it up and to snatch submissions out of nowhere.
Yeah, I think when things get spicy, he gets fired up. He feeds off of it, right? Which is a great quality to have, especially if you're looking to be a showman, you're looking to be exciting, and that's exactly what Tommy is for sure. But Tainan doesn't allow for a lot of crazy explosions into his jiu-jitsu, right? He's so calculated, and he is just smothering and strategic.
Well, that's one of the things I feel that makes him so special is that he is so good at dictating the pace of the match. And Tainan, his precision technique, his methodical nature, his pressure, everything is just so rock solid. His posture is always right. You really almost never see him out of position.
Foot was definitely on the face for a bit there. Still, we got the toes on the... That's a little dangerous to kicking in the face. But just got some space and comes up for 2.
Tommy gets the reversal. And now, kind of hard to describe what kind of sweep that was. Because, like I said, Tommy thrives in the chaos. He loves these interesting positions.
Big
and coming out on the back.
Take attempt.
Langaker's got an arm around the neck. He's going for the choke here.
He still has that leg in front, too.
Oh, Tainan escapes.
Wow.
But that was a real submission threat there for a moment. However, I imagine if Tainan had been in the same position, he would have gone straight for the submission. He would have locked in those hooks, got the points, and then beaten down his opponent to get it.
100%.
So there's the difference in style. It's not to say that one's better than the other, but it's the contrast.
Yeah, and what's interesting here is that because of that back take, Tommy was able to come on top, get the 2. Then he's looking for the back and ends up on the bottom, but doesn't have to get swept to end up back in his preferred position, which is, you know, the bottom playing guard here. So with that advantage lead, that is a big, big advantage here for the strategic point of things. And now Tainan doing a great job getting past the legs and going to the side. But that collar grip of Tommy is really powerful, breaks the posture. Doesn't allow Tainan to move side to side as quickly as he normally would when his head is so low like that.
Man, the flexibility of his legs also, he's able to get his legs back in, recover guard. There, just as a perfect example, throws his right leg over the top.
I really find that Dalpra's ability to rip lassos out is amazing. Really not something that we see with many athletes. Like, I need to study that. It's something that if you're having trouble breaking lasso, you got to study Tainan.
Trying to go for the close guard there was Tommy, but a knee up the middle from Dalpra shuts that down. And as I mentioned earlier in his earlier match about how Tainan's always driving forward. Look at the way that he's on his toes in this position, and beautiful switching sides there, changing directions to try and pass the guard, but Langaker, his knees are so close to his chest. This is better though. Tainan getting closer now, I feel.
Yeah, every exchange he's gaining a little bit, you know, of an inch here and there. But Tommy doing a great job. I mean, he has this like right foot in this lasso position with the control in the tricep. And his left knee is opening up the elbow. Just 5 minutes remaining here. Langaker up by 2 advantages.
Yeah, that was definitely that back attack earlier, but the 2-2 on the scoreboard.
Yeah, the back and the choke attempt, right? It was very close. And I think you're right. I think certain athletes would have opted to go for the back points, and they would have been able to score there, or at least stay on the back position. But you never know which one's going to pay off. And another pass attempt by Tainan, but Langaker able to get that left knee in. But relentless pressure. Like, I love that instead of letting the guard recovery come in and kind of settling back and restarting the pass, he just continues to drive forward the whole time. It's very suffocating for the partner on the bottom.
Oh, yeah, he never lets up.
Relentless.
It's relentless. Yeah.
There's
Tommy's
no space
flexibility
to breathe.
is incredible. I mentioned it before, I'll say it again, the way he's able to recover his guard, bring his legs back in. But I almost feel like, Tainan kind of likes it when the guy throws the legs over the top, because he immediately switches directions. And
he anticipates it, for sure.
Yeah.
Interesting play here on the sleeve with the right hand of Tommy and his left foot over the crook of the elbow. A lot of big throw-bys by Tainan, but by the time he starts to drop his chest in to start to pass, Tommy's leg is already over the top each time. But now it's looking a little bit better here.
That is better. Look at this. Tainan getting closer now.
Wow.
Tainan opens the guard, gets around.
Seatbelt is
advantage
in.
for the back take, and this is the difference. You see, tight back control. One hook in. Hand on the collar, second hook goes in. 4 points on the board for Tainan Dalpra. 3 minutes, over 3 minutes remaining. Tainan closes now, more of a body triangle grip, and he's on the neck. He's dropping off for the choke here. We could see the finish. It's looking tight. Tainan Dalpra with the choke from the back. Incredible submission there for Tainan Dalpra in that middleweight semi-final match. And believe it or not, this rookie, I say it with the air quotes, this rookie black